Today, we are going to learn about the origins of Roman civilization and their rise to power. The geography of Rome played a very important role in its rise to power. Rome is located in Italy, which has a very distinctive shape. It looks like a high-heeled boot. It is located in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea and is almost completely surrounded by water. Italy had very good farmland with mountain slopes ideal for growing crops. For that reason, Italy was able to support a large population. Rome was built on a series of 7 steep hills that made protecting the city from enemy attack a lot easier. Rome is also located near the Tiber River, which provided those who settled there a source of water and a means of transportation. There are 2 legends about how Rome began. The first one is about twin brothers Remus and Romulus. As babies, they were abandoned near the Tiber River. They were rescued by a wolf and later raised by a shepherd. They built a city together in 753 BC, but while they were building a wall, the brothers got in a fight and it resulted in the death of Remus. Romulus went on to be the first king of Rome, which he named after himself. Another story about the beginnings of Rome is the story of Trojan hero Aeneas. After the Greeks had captured Troy, Aeneas and some of his followers sailed the Mediterranean and landed in Rome. Through warfare and marriage to the daughter of a local king, he united the Trojans and the local Latins and became their ruler. These people came to be known as Romans. Historians are actually not sure how Rome began, though, but they know that there were groups of people that contributed to its creation and its rise. The Latins were some of the first to live in the area that is now Rome. They arrived in about 1000 BC and were mostly farmers. By about 800 BC, the groups of Latins decided to band together for protection. This community became known as Rome. Between 750 BC and 550 BC, groups of Greeks began coming to Rome. From the Greeks, the Romans learned to grow olives and grapes. They adapted the Greek alphabet and modeled their architecture, sculpture, and literature. The Etruscans had the biggest influence on Rome's growth. After 650 BC, the Etruscans moved from Etruria to Rome. They were skilled metalworkers who became rich from mining and trade. They changed the simple city of Rome into a city of wood and brick buildings. They built streets, temples, and public buildings around a central square. They also introduced a new style of dress, short cloaks and togas. Most importantly, the Romans would imitate the military model of the Etruscans, hoping to garner the same military achievements as them. All these groups helped Rome rise to power and become a republic that would come to conquer and dominate in Italy.